Very good morning to all. This lecture is about fundamental of cloud computing and big data, and the code is TCS 351. Myself, Dr. Sachin Sharma. We are discussing Unit 3, the dynamic interactions and computing architectures. Here is the view graph of different cloud computing services where what component managed by the client is shown by blue color and what components are managed by others that is shown by orange color. When we see on premises, there are applications, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, servers, storage, and networking. All are managed by the client. All are managed by the user. In infrastructure as a service, client manage the applications, data, runtime, middleware, and operating system. And what is managed by the service provider? The virtualization, the servers, the storage, and the networking. In platform as a service, the service provider manage runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, servers, storage, and networking. And in software as a service, everything applications, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, servers, storage, and networking are managed by the service providers. Here is the common example of software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. So the software as a service, uh, Google Apps, Dropbox, Salesforce, Cisco WebEx, Concur, and GoToMeeting. These are the example of software as a service. Platform as a service, AWS, Elastic Beanstalk, Windows Azure, Heroku, Force.com, Google App Engine, Apache Stratos, and OpenShift. These are the common examples of platform as a service. Infrastructure as a service, DigitalOcean, Linode, Rackspace, Amazon Web Service, Cisco Metapod, Microsoft Azure, and Google Compute Engine. These are the examples of infrastructure as a service. When the software as a service is used, there are many situations. If the clients are startup or small company which needs to launch e-commerce quickly and they don't have time for server issue or software. In that case, they can opt SAS service. For short-term projects which require more collaboration, in that case also software as a service can be adopted. If a client use applications that are not in demand very often, such as text software, which is only used when the text need to be paid. So these software are not used very often, once in a year. In that case, software as application services can be used. And for the application that need both web and mobile access, in that case also software as a service can be used. When to use platform as a service? There are many situations that utilize platform as a service is beneficial. If there are multiple developers who are working on the same development project, or if other vendors are included in the project, then platform as a service provide great speed and flexibility to the entire process. Platform as a service is also beneficial if a client is able to create the own customized application, and this platform as a service cloud service is also can save the money and simplify some challenges that come up if the rapidly deployment of the application is there. So in this business scenario, the platform as a service can be used. When to use infrastructure as a service? Just like software as a service and platform as a service, there are specific situations when using infrastructure as a service has more advantage. If the client has a startup or a small company, infrastructure as a service is a great option so that the small company and startup can save the money and they invest the money to create the business friendly or user friendly application. Infrastructure as a service is also beneficial for large organizations who wish to have complete control over their applications and infrastructure, but also they look for purchasing which is actually consumed or needed. And in the case when they would like to introduce some new updates, some new benefits to the users, new upgrades to the application for testing purpose, it is also recommended to those organizations applications. For rapidly growing companies, IaaS can be a good option as we don't know as a user or as a client, they don't have to commit to the specific hardware or software as per the need changes or the evolvement. IaaS also helps if clients are unsure what demands a new application will need, as there is a lot of flexibility to scale up or scale down as per the requirement. So these are some business scenarios, situations when IaaS is preferred to use. That's it for the day. I hope you have enjoyed the lecture Thank you.